So you keep hearing that the rental market in Phoenix is hot and you're considering buying a rental income property. Stop. I've got 3 things you absolutely must know before taking the next step. Danny Talks Real Estate starts now. Welcome back. I'm Danny Lopez, Realtor and host of Danny Talks Real Estate, where I bring you interviews, insights, and tips regarding all things real estate before, during, and after the sale. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and click the notification bell as I do upload new videos every week on Thursdays. So you're considering buying an investment rental income property. Congratulations, real estate investing is a great way to create wealth. But just like any other investment you might consider, you need to know the right information to help you make a smart buying decision and minimize risk. I'm going to share 3 things you absolutely must know before making a buying decision on a rental income property. And if you stay to the end, I'll give you a huge bonus tip that most newbies aren't aware of. But let's get started with number 1, NOI, or net operating income. Your net operating income is your projected gross annual rent minus your total expenses. And your expenses, I mean your taxes, insurance, HOA fees, utility fees, lawn, trash, pool service, and maintenance fees, your vacancy reserve, and your property management fees. And I would strongly encourage you to have a property management company manage your rental property. And if you click the link above, you'll learn why I would encourage you to use that property management company. So reason number 2 is your cap rate. The cap rate is also referred to as the yield. And your cap rate is your NOI, or your net operating income, divided by the price of the property. Now, when considering a house to buy, you want to stay around that 6% or higher cap rate. Of course, the higher the better. And if you get up there around the 10 or 11% cap rate, you're hitting a home run and you're doing real well and probably a good buy. And number 3 is ROI, or your return on investment, also referred to as your cash on cash return. This is the return percentage on your money or your down payment that you use to make the purchase. The ROI is calculated by taking your cash flow amount divided by your down payment amount. This will give you a good idea of how your money will perform. Now, while these 3 things are important things to consider as part of the buying decision, other benefits to keep in mind is that while your rental property is cash flowing and bringing you income, it's also building equity. And typical equity gains in our market is about 3 to 5% annually. And secondly, this is the bonus I promised. The one thing that most rental buyers aren't aware of, which is huge. It's a huge tax benefit. It's depreciation. That's right, depreciation. Let me give you an example. So you buy a house for, let's say, $200,000. You deduct the land value from that $200,000, and we'll say in this example, the land value is $25,000. So now that leaves you a balance of the value for the home at $175,000 actual value for the home. You take that amount and divide it by 27 and a half years, and that's going to give you a number of around $6,360. You can take that $6,360 at the end of the year right off the top of your tax liability. You can talk to your CPA, but that's a huge tax benefit that most people don't consider. Well, I hope this has given you some good insight on things that you need to consider when buying a rental investment property. And you need to make sure that the agent that you're working with is well versed in the investment arena and takes these 3 steps into account when finding that perfect home for you as an investment home. Well, that wraps up episode number 27 of Danny Talks Real Estate. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share on Facebook, and keep those questions and comments coming. I'm happy to respond. Remember, when it comes to real estate, experience matters. Until next time.